Hey everybody. Let me in, dude. Hopefully they...
I can't see shit, dude. What the what a disaster, man.
Hey everybody. There's just been a lot of stuff that was been going on in the last 4 or 5 days. Maybe more. Just to wrap it up real quick, what kind of happened since the last time I talked to this camera. I left Vancouver around April 15th. Took me 3 days to drive down to Irvine, California. In Irvine, I was with my aunt and my cousins. I was there for about 3 days, just hanging out. I kind of needed the rest. It was pretty hard to get that distance covered in the Tesla in 3 days. You know, it was around 21 hours of straight driving. You know, Tesla. I had all the stuff, my computer, my golf clubs. My mom was with me. I was in there. You know, the weight is significant, and I think it's not really meant for that long distance trip with all that weight, extra weight added on. You know, I could only go around 2 hours, like 100 and something miles, and then I had to charge, you know, and it's like a 30-minute charge to charge that battery back up, and then go another 2 hours, and then, you know, repeat that process until I got to Irvine. But anyways, it took 3 days. I think I did it pretty quick, and then took 3 days off in Irvine. And while I was taking those days off, I was just kind of looking around, you know, how's housing, how is the golf, how much it's gonna cost me, and shit is expensive there. Like, apart from the fact that the American dollar is so much stronger than the Canadian dollar, and the Canadian dollar is super crap right now, and everything's 40% more expensive in American dollars than Canadian. Overall, it is just more expensive. It's like $18, $20 US to just get a simple meal that's not even like a fancy meal or you know, a high-end meal, just a meal. And I don't want to just be eating McDonald's every day all day. That's not gonna really help me. That'd probably kill me in 5 years. But anyways, yeah, it's just shit's expensive. Shit's too expensive. And golf especially. Golf is just outrageous. Like, we're looking at $100 US dollar per tee time if I want to go play a decent course. And a membership is like, it's just not in my budget. If I did that, I'll probably run out of money in like 3 months, even less. So anyways, and rent too, and rent's just like, the cheapest you could really find is what, $1,500-$1,600 a month? And that's like, you're renting a room in a house. Like, you're not even renting a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And like, in Canadian dollars, that's like over 2.3 grand or whatever. And that's just like, well, there it is, 3 months, and you know, I'm out of money. Well, I'm being over dramatic, but something like that. That's not really practical. So I'm like, you know what? I was gonna go down, like, travel towards the East Coast. Like, I was gonna go towards Texas and maybe Florida anyway. So I decided to go, you know, let's go to Texas. Let's go see what Texas is like. And behold, my friend ChatGPT, my good old caddy in life, told me, you know, we should go check out Dallas. You know, Dallas has a little better weather than Houston, a little cheaper than Austin. So I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go to Dallas. And I mean, I also, or my mom also has to fly back to Vancouver, and it looks like airplane, airport, travel-wise, it's a little easier in Dallas. I was looking it up. It's still not easy from Dallas. Like, the airplane price from Dallas to Vancouver is crazy. It was like a one-way, non-stop ticket. There was only 2 flights running a day, one in the morning, one in the night, and it's like a $670 US dollar per flight just for one way. Ridiculous. From Dallas, you know, Fort Worth Airport International to YVR is $670 fucking dollars. Like, what? Who's making that trip? Anyways, my mom, she took like a one-stop layover a slight transfer at Las Vegas. She took a 3-hour flight to Las Vegas, chilled there for 4 hours, and then took a 3-hour flight to Vancouver. Thank God that was an option. Thank God there was no delays. Thank God there was, it all worked out. She's back home in Vancouver now. I'm by myself. All worked out. It was like still $350 US to just do that. It was probably like half price of what I would have normally paid. And the only reason it was that expensive is because my mom had to have a checked bag. She had to check a bag in because only luggage that's complimentary is just a backpack. And she thought, she could check a bag or bring like a carry-on bag for, $30-40. But it was $200 for a checked bag. Are you kidding me? So like the flight was only $150 US, and then the rest of it was a fucking $200 checked bag. She basically bought 2 airplane tickets, one for her, and then one for her bag. Or actually, her bag was more expensive than her. What the hell? Anyways, I'm over it. It's done. Maybe next time she does this, she should travel light. Maybe. That's done. So yeah, now we're in Dallas. It is a lot cheaper in Dallas. Food's not that cheap, but cheaper than LA. And golf, especially golf, is a lot cheaper. We're looking at $60, $70 peak season time for a decent public championship layout kind of course. Membership that I'm looking at, obviously there are high-end ones, $5,000 to $50,000 initiation fees, maybe higher, but around there, plus a monthly due between $300 to $800. I'm probably gonna go try to look at joining a cheaper one, and then also trying to teach a little bit on the side at a different facility, so I have some options to play around with. More affordable. I can realistically not work at all and do this for a whole year, and I would be out of money-ish, but not like just completely fucking screwed. It looks okay. The setup looks okay. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go check out a private club. Well, it's semi-private, but there's memberships that they offer for unlimited golf practice. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out on Monday. I booked a tour / practice, I guess a complimentary round to check out the whole club. And then if it looks all right, I think they only have one course though, but that's okay, But yeah, there's a couple courses really, really close by, 5 minutes away. A couple courses that are 10-15, and then a couple more courses around 30 minutes away. So there's a lot of options. I could try to, call ahead and do what I did in Vancouver, which was, because I'm a PGA of Canada Class A member, professional, I can call the head pro and ask, can they offer me a comp round or a complimentary round or an industry rate so I can get it a round in for cheaper. And usually it works out. Obviously I can't abuse it. I can't just do this every day. So that's the reason why I'm gonna be joining a club where 80% of my things that I'm doing, practicing, filming, creating content, whatever it is gonna be done there. And then the 20% I'm gonna be going to different places. I think it will all work out within my budget and have enough variety to keep me entertained and not bored of just one club, because that's usually what happens. You just get bored of just playing one course 20 times a month, every month for whatever, a year, 2 years. Like how many times can you do that? So yeah, so that's the plan. I have some money saved up where I can not work and get by for a little bit. Hopefully I don't do that, because I don't want to spend all my money that I saved up on something that's not guaranteed. But I don't care. It's fun for me. So that's what I want to try to do. I'll give you more updates as I go. I'm going to try and set up a plan I have a plan, but I want to try to write down, get a little more, I don't know what's the right way to say it, scientific or a little bit more structured. Yeah, a little more structured plan on what I'm going to try to do in the next 3, 6 to a year. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do in each section and how to do them. But today is kind of exciting for me. I just found out, well, last night, and I kind of went to bed late because of this, because I was trying to figure out what I can do. But last night, I found out that the CJ Byron Nelson is happening at TPC Craig's Ranch. TPC Craig's Ranch. It's a PGA Tour event. I think the only big name that's there is Scottie Scheffler, and I'm pretty sure he is like almost done his round, but that's okay. I want to go check that out today. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but PGA of Canada member, PGA of America professional members, they're technically, you know, can get like a complimentary entrance ticket or entrance, or maybe like an industry rate or discounted industry rate to get in to go spectate. But I'm gonna go and see that. Technically, I'm supposed to reach out ahead of time and email the tournament coordinator and be like, hey, this is what's happening. My name is Chris and I'm a PGA of Canada member. Could I come in and watch the CJ Byron Nelson for free? But obviously the tournament's happening right now. Thursday round happened, today's Friday. Second round's happening. So the tournament director is busy as hell. He is on site, not taking calls or emails or anything. He's trying to make the tournament run as smooth as possible. And I understand that because I know the industry. So I can't really reach out. So what I can do is kind of gamble and just show up, walk up to the entrance, will call or whatever, and just be like, hey, I have a PGA of Canada membership. Can I get in here and watch this shit for free? I don't need any like behind the ropes VIP treatment or anything, but that would be nice. But I don't need that. I just need to go and watch that. I just want to go and watch these guys, because you don't get that chance to watch pros play live in person in Canada, Vancouver. They don't come over there. They don't show up. PGA of America don't show up. There's like RBC Canadian Open, but that usually happens in the East Coast, like Toronto or whatnot. So yeah, it's been a minute. I think the last time I watched a PGA Tour or live real professional golf was, what was it? I think it was Chambers Bay. Yeah, I think it was Chambers Bay, 2015 Chambers Bay US Open. Yeah, I think that was it. And then I did, no, wait. No, that was it. And then I think before that was a Farmers Insurance Open, like 2013, 14? I don't know. I saw Tiger Woods there at the Farmers Insurance Open, and then I saw Jordan Spieth and Rory and Dustin Johnson at the Chambers Bay 2015. I wasn't live for the last round, but I think I was there in person on the Friday or something again. Anyways, so I want to go and watch these guys hit some shots, play some golf, and see what it's like, see what it's all about, The only thing is, I don't think I'm allowed to film anything there. I think I might get in trouble, kicked out, trouble, fined, or whatever if I try to film. So I probably won't have any of this gear. I won't have a mic, the tripod. I'll just have my phone on me because I think you can take a phone. I think you can take pictures very discreetly, but video is very not allowed. Obviously, people still get the video in. I try to do that. I might try to sneak some shots in, but it's gonna be like some. It might be some 00 shit. Like I might have to freaking do one of these, do one of this. No, anybody's gonna notice this? Yeah, probably people gonna notice it, but maybe like that. Yeah, that's not really good. But anyways, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I might try to get some shots in. But hopefully I get in for free. I don't want to pay. It's like $75 USD. I was looking it up last night. $75 to buy the ticket at the entrance. That's $100. I don't want to pay that shit. Get me in for free, man. Yeah, so let's go check out that CJ Byron Nelson, everybody. Oh, baby, hopefully I get in, man. Hopefully they fucking let me in, dude. Hopefully they fucking let me in, motherfuckers, let me in. I want to see the fucking Scotty Scheffler shuffle, man. I want to see that shit. I want to see that shit.
What is going on, man? I just want to golf, dude. I just want to fucking golf, man. I can't see shit, dude. What the?
Yeah. Oh shit. There's thunderstorms.
Holy crap. Oh my god, what a disaster, man. I had it all planned out. It was like the best plan ever. And it just went to shit because it's raining and thunderstorming and shit. Oh my god. So, I went to TPC, Craig's Ranch. No one's playing. It's pretty much closed because it's raining and thunderstorming. All the players are inside the freaking clubhouse, just chilling. All the employees are somewhere, all hanging out because no one's playing, no one's doing anything. They called all the spectators off, so nobody was there. But I had it all planned. It was the perfect plan. I parked at a near Walmart. It's about a 40-minute walk, I guess, 40-minute walk. Parked there, free parking. Otherwise, I have to pay like $30 or something. Ridiculous. Good thing I didn't Uber from here. I can Uber from here. It's probably cost me like $7 US, something like that. $6, $7, maybe $8. 10-minute Uber, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk. It's kind of raining, but it's okay. You know, I can handle it. So I decided to walk over there, 40 minutes. Get there. Cops in the front gate. Tells me, you know, they're kicking everybody out. You know, no one's playing. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out anyways. I wanna find out if I can get my tickets for free or not, right? Professional courtesy ticket for free or not. And couldn't even find that out. Nobody's there. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody's there. I was walking around there probably for a good 20, 30 minutes looking for anybody that could tell me anything. Cops didn't know shit. Employees, volunteers didn't really know shit. I mean, I didn't really talk to an employee. I don't even know. I couldn't find them. I don't even know who they were or who to talk to. But anyways, went there. God, I should have taken some footage because it was raining. Nobody was around. I could take the pictures and videos of the course and whatnot. But I totally forgot. I had one thing in mind, and that was to find out if I can get in for free, even for tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow's gonna be a nice day probably. So I want to come back tomorrow and check this out because I think today's a wash. I mean, they might go back out in a couple hours, but I'm not coming back here. I'm going home and taking all this off. I'm wet as fuck. Walked all over in the venue. Walked back 40 minutes in the pissing rain. The only good thing was I got an umbrella from it. The umbrella was just on the ground, it was almost like the God was telling me to take it because it was raining so much. It was just on the ground, literally, just like nobody around, just us there. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to use it because I brought, you know, a raincoat, very light raincoat. It's probably water resistant. And I forgot, I have some water pants, but I forgot them because I thought it was just going to be like a light drizzle and going to be passing. And I totally forgot to bring my water pants, but yeah, I think if I didn't have that umbrella, my pants would have been just soaked. But it's all good. I'll have to come back and then try to find out again tomorrow if I can get in for free. If I can't get in for free, I don't want to think about it. Well, I guess even practicing golf is like a wash for today as well. Like it's once it starts raining, like the drainage here is so bad. Like the range is usually closed. I wanted to, you know, hit some balls and do some putting and chipping, but that's probably a wash. I mean, I'll get back to it maybe at night, like 5 p.m. or something. But right now it's looking like another day is just going by. Ah, God, what? I've been here a week, and I think it rained like 4 days. No, maybe 3, 4 days. Like what? That's almost 40%. Why? I thought it was supposed to be sunny and hot. It's look at it. Look at it, man. If this doesn't
Yeah, today's the next day, Saturday. Decided not to go to the CJ Byron Nelson today because, I mean, let's face it, I'm lazy. Second of all, I don't want to make that trip again. I don't want to go to the Walmart, walk over for half an hour, find out that I can't get in for free, and then I have to either make an $80 ticket purchase to watch golf, which I mean, let's face it, golf is golf. It's like, yeah, these guys can hit it a little further and do some crazy stuff, but it rarely happens. I've seen it all. I can probably do it. You know, I could probably hit it as far as them. So I know what the ball flight looks like. And I mean, who's there to watch? Scotty Scheffler. Jordan Spieth, he's pretty much washed. He hasn't won anything in a long time. There's nobody else. If there was like someone like Rory, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, Phil Mickelson, hell, I would watch those guys. I decided to just not go and, you know, just work on my game. Hell, you know, if I can get onto the PGA Tour, I'll see those guys anyway. So like, what's the difference between, you know, going and doing all this extra work to go watch them, paying money to watch them, when I can just play with them and I'll be actually in a better spectator spot to watch these guys. I'll be right next to them, right? I'll be in the ropes, not outside the ropes. So it'll be easier for me to see what the heck they're actually doing. So yeah, I decided not to go. And I mean, bottom line is I am lazy and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again. Holy shit, what the fuck? The hell is this? Did I just get bit? God damn. Okay. Hello. Yes, it's me again. Things are kind of going along in the right direction. Got most of the things settled down. Got a place. Got a golf course that I can play, practice. Finally got everything organized in my room. Air filter. I got a humidifier. A lot more moist in Vancouver than Dallas, that's for sure. And I've been waking up gagging on my own snot for the last couple of days, so I needed to get everything organized so that it's a marathon. You know, this is a marathon and I need to last, and you got to get the right habits and right everything so that you can last the longest. It's the game of who can last the longest here, all right? Because you know I can get there. I am good enough to get there. I just not gotta die on the process of doing it. Run out of money and die, get destroyed by pollen and die, screw up my body and die, get injured and die. Got my room organized. I can have good recovery here now. I got a golf course that I'm practicing and playing at, which is awesome. I couldn't go to that semi-private golf course. Screw that place. They were trying to scam me whole, man. They were making me trying to pay so much money. I'm like, yeah, if I was rich, I'd be doing this. But even then, I don't think it's worth it. It was just a little bit outside my budget based on the fact that I had to get a cart fee per month. And that added another $150 US plus tax on top of paying like a $400 monthly fee and an initiation fee on top of that. And nah, bruh, nah. The deal that I got is way better. I'm paying like $83 after tax a month. And I mean, it's a public course. Yeah, the pace of play is super slow. The conditions, it's borderline. But they got 2 courses there, and range balls free, unlimited golf. And this is just my deal, just because I'm a professional. They gave me a special deal for this. Golf cart, rounds, unlimited, pretty much everything you can hope for in a membership, other than the fact that there's no clubhouse, like a members clubhouse, like a lounge. It's just a public golf course, so you kind of have to deal with all the public play and the pace of play, and obviously the weekends are probably like not really a good time to go play. But the range balls by itself is really good. I can go and practice as much as I want. They have grass tees, I think, on weekends, and then probably Thursday to Sunday starting in June. So that's going to be good. I'm taking advantage of that. Unlimited rounds, which is good. I just have to pick my times correctly. Probably only playing the weekdays, which is fine with me. That's the golf side is looking good. Housing side looking pretty good. Money side, I'll figure that out. I haven't really found a job yet. I'm not really even looking for a job right now. I just want to get everything else in order. Like the job and the money is kind of like the last thing that I want to get sorted out. Maybe I'll wait a few months until I start looking or something like that. But I just want to just get back my golf game, get back into the rhythm of doing things, because I think that's much more important. I have to try to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then as quick as possible cut those things out that doesn't work, do everything that works, and get into a good rhythm so I can maintain that long term and improve at a rate that will allow me to then go to the next step, which is play some tournaments and then try to get into the tour, which is go and play Q School. And all these things needs time and steps, and I'm very rusty. My golf game isn't there yet, but just like my life habits is not there yet either. I'm sort of getting acclimated to the new weather, the new temperatures. It's pretty hot. It hasn't rained since the last time I complained about it raining, and it's hot. It's hot, and it's like kind of like damp hot too, like kind of like a humid hot, not like a dry hot, like a desert, like a palm desert, like Arizona hot. It's kind of like a Florida hot. I think that's what I'm gonna just label it like that, because I don't know what Florida hot is, but it's kind of feels like this. It's kind of like humid, but not super humid. But the thing is, because the AC is on all the time, it dries out the place a lot, especially when I sleep. So that's why I got a humidifier, because at night I don't want to, especially because I also get allergies, pretty bad allergies. And if my nose gets kind of congested, I'm going to be breathing out of my mouth. And if it's dry, my mouth is going to get sore very quickly. And it's, sleep is everything in this game, or in life in general. Sleep is everything. So you got to do the right thing to make sure you're sleeping properly. But yeah, so this video is just like letting you know what's happening with, how everything's set up. And by the look of it, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty fucking good. The golf course is like, it's one of the courses that Bryson DeChambeau did a break 50 on. It's with the Dude Perfect guys, and I think they did it in like November or something. I'm not really sure. Like sometime in the winter. So the grass was dormant, so it looks different now. But it's one of those courses that he did it on, and well, they almost broke it. I think they got 50 on the dot. But the course is actually decent. You got to hit some good shots. I said the condition is kind of iffy because sometimes the lies on the fairway is there's little undulations that you don't really see. It's not like super flat and super nicely manicured like a country club. It's more rough around the edges, and especially like if you miss the fairway, miss the rough, and get onto the the hazards or the tree lines or whatever, it's not the best. But hey, you know what? I just gotta hit better shots and hit it in the fairway and hit it onto the greens, and that's fine. The whole layout and the way you have to hit the shots and the green especially, it's tricky. The greens are very tricky in one course. Other courses not so much. Still tricky though, and that's what I'm looking for. Green is pretty decent in my opinion, the way it's running and the way it rolls, it's not that slow. It's actually pretty quick, and the undulations make it very difficult. So you really have to be on your putting game, which is a good thing to be playing on. I'm pretty happy with the course that I chose, and the price that I'm getting. It's like I can't really pass up on the opportunity and the offer. Like, it was just too good to be true, honestly, that I'm paying like less than $100 a month to become a member at a course where I can practice and play. Some things I need to sort out, like in terms of like how I want to train myself. So the first thing that I'm really looking at is making sure that I can go and play 5 rounds in a row, no problem. Like, that's probably number one. Maybe walk 3 rounds in a row, but we'll start with 5 rounds in a row in a cart. I'm gonna work up to that because I'm not really there yet. So I gotta get physically strong enough to be able to do 5 rounds in a row, no problem, no sweat, in a cart. And it's tough. It's tough in a sense that like the climate and the temperature is really hot. The sun is really hot. The allergies have been really, really strong here, and I've been just getting pummeled. Like, I would come home and I'm fine physically, but like the allergies is not letting me breathe properly, which is not a good sign, which is not a good state to be in. I'm gonna then start to really look at my game and my scores and stuff like that, and make sure that I can hit the shots that I need to hit. I can get up and down when I need to get up and down, and I can make good decisions. And obviously putting, but really it's going to start with the shots first. My swing has to be dialed in so that I can make the swings that I need to hit the shots that I need to hit and execute the plan correctly. I could work on, getting better strategy, but first I need to be able to hit the shots and make the swings that go with my strategy so that I can rule out if it's my swing and my shot that's the problem, or if it's my strategy that's the problem. I've been going to the range a little bit and slowly getting back there. I'm changing some stuff in my swing too, and I'll have like a range session that I will film and show you guys. It's a process, and the process is starting off really well. The things that are laid out in front of me, I'm very happy with, and I'm excited to share that with you guys, and I'm excited to keep showing you what's been going on. And yeah, it's been slow and steady, and I'm not in a rush. I think the Q School is already like too late to get into. I think it's happening in June. So probably the first real test that I'm gonna have to look at is probably next year in June, when I will be trying to qualify in Q School. And I'm gonna give myself a year, I guess, to prep for that, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to prep. So hopefully we can get off on the right foot and keep going and not lose pace, because that's going to be the biggest challenge for me is losing pace or missing a day or screwing up a week or something like that because I got injured or something. So we'll look at that, and I'll show you guys what I have planned in the next video of the actual things that I'm going to be doing. But for now, life is good. It's good.
You pick up your palette knife and then work that into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot, spicy meat. Yeah, boy.